Multiple GPS spoofing attacks have been reported from around India, triggering off alarm in India's commercial aviation sector. Now, Global Positioning Systems or GPS is the satellite-based navigation system which provides precise location and time information to a GPS receiver anywhere on Earth. It's achieved through this network of 31 satellites, this constellation of 31 satellites orbiting the Earth. Now, it needs an unobstructed line of sight to at least 4 GPS satellites, which means the receiver has to be in clear sight of at least 4 of these satellites. GPS is used for air and surface navigation, particularly in civil aviation. Now, spoofing or jamming a satellite signal interferes with a system's capacity to lock on to the GPS signal. It eliminates a user's ability to receive the necessary information. Now, in an airborne platform, like an aircraft for instance, such spoofing could be catastrophic. It could lead the aircraft to believe it is far away from where it really is. And this is why multiple incidents over the past week in India concerning civil aviation are worrisome. Now, let's take a look at these incidents. On the 6th of November, GPS interference was reported near India's busiest airport, the Indira Gandhi International Airport in New Delhi. Pilots reported false positions. They were shown to be 2,500 kilometers away from their actual positions. Now, over 800 flights were delayed or diverted. Now, on the 13th of November, GPS interference was reported on air traffic routes near Mumbai. And on the 14th, GPS interference was reported around 50 nautical miles off Kolkata. Now, the fact that many of these GPS spoofing incidents are near international borders points to possible enemy actions from unfriendly countries. Now, nations invest billions of dollars in building up sophisticated electronic warfare systems like these, which are designed to jam and spoof communications and navigation devices of their adversaries. Now, in peacetime, these jamming actions form part of what is known as grey zone warfare. Now, in April 2025, an Indian Air Force C-130J transport aircraft was flying an aid mission into Myanmar when it was hit by GPS spoofing. The spoofing caused GPS glitches and altitude mismatches in this aircraft. Cyber intrusions were also reported on this aircraft's mission systems, forcing the crew to switch to inertial navigation systems. Now, India's cases underscore aviation's vulnerability in hybrid warfare, exactly of the kind that we've been seeing in the last couple of months. The National Cyber Security Coordinator's Office, CERT-In, and the Ministry of Civil Aviation are investigating these incidents. Now, the outcome of these probes are awaited. New Delhi Airport, meanwhile, plans to upgrade its instrument landing systems to reduce dependencies on GPS. But over the long term, India may have to push for integrating its homegrown Navik navigation system, a constellation of Indian navigation satellites, and increasing the number of satellites in this constellation. Now, incidents like GPS spoofing of the kind that we've seen erode trust in critical infrastructure and also highlights India's growing exposure to non-kinetic threats from grey zone warfare.